buddy. If you're not careful, you're going to be Sasquatch stew. Better go find your hole. Welcome back to Arkansas Bigfoot, everybody. Great to see all of you today. You know, we get so caught up bringing out the treat bucket delivery that we've kind of neglected just walking around looking for new glyphs and things around on the ground without all that stuff in our hands. So that's what we're going to do today.
All right.
Leave all the stuff at the house except for the camera and ourselves and just poke around for a little bit and see what we see. I wanted to show you that. It's kind of cool up there, that almost another trident tree. Alright, down underneath it, off in the distance, looks like another X structure over there, so let's go check it out. Just can't seem to do anything out here without the crows accompanying the...
Yeah. We've gotten so used to them, we just don't even pay attention anymore. Once in a while, they get our attention.
Is that a peanut butter jar laying there?
It is.
One they actually bothered to leave the label on.
Look at it.
That's another one that looks like the top was torqued to the right instead of to the left and sheared that lip off of it. Let's it's kind of a footpath leading off that way toward that first gifting tree, so that kind of makes sense why we'd find that there. I just ate a big fat juicy spider. Yeah.
Yuck.
Get the spider webs out of my eyes. Looks like there's all kinds of stuff going on back in here. Now we are coming around the backside of Skunk Island. That area up in there is where we were hearing all the sounds and everything coming from when we did that night video, Darker Than Blackberry Jam. It was all from up in this section here. That thing has been peeled and scraped and climbed on. Looks like a ladder going up.
It's pretty. They're close.
I think these guys must work in shifts, because some of them are up through the daytime that we obviously have heard and seen. A lot of them, nighttime seems to be their favorite time of day or night, or however you want to phrase it.
I have to agree.
That rabbit is just insistent on becoming rabbit stew.
It's big. Most wild rabbits are just not that big. Even strangers that feel like he's pacing us.
Maybe he's leading us down another rabbit hole.
There you go.
For a wild rabbit, that thing's got to weigh 12 pounds.
Follow the rabbit?
Well, that's what I'm deciding.
Because that area is where we caught that big white image. We didn't know if it was a ghost or... It's been a while.
We've talked about shape-shifting abilities and how they can present themselves as other things, or even utilize other animals or things out in the woods to direct your attention or get you to follow. Sometimes it's...
Elementals can do the same, so it's just deciding.
That's what I'm deciding, if I want to chase the rabbit or not.
I brought my baby rod, so we're gonna find out. Do we want to chase the rabbit?
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's just walk. Just gotta pay attention to how it feels.
Well, he went off right into that swamp.
There he is, right in front of me. Patiently waiting.
Where are you seeing him at?
I thought on the ground right in front of me. I suppose it could be something the same color. Or maybe that's another. Nope, there he is. I saw his ears wiggle. Wild rabbits don't act like this. I don't care who you are. They don't let you this close. Wonder how close I can get to him. Let me find out.
He's just patiently waiting for us to follow him in.
Nibbling. Alright.
Somehow in the back of my head I'm hearing that voice, please don't throw me in that briar patch. There he went.
Pretty good for a wild rabbit.
I know of no wild rabbit that would stand there and let you get 25 feet from him. Alright, so we are at the slough, or the swampy area. Up in there, it's just a bowl that'll suck you down to your hips. So we're going to go over toward the mound, now that we're back this far.
I find it interesting because he went right into that briar patch, and it would probably make a perfect hideaway where people can't get through.
Yeah, right up through there where the little scrub trees are turns to grass, and that is just constantly wet. You walk across it and it'll suck you down to no man's land.
It's like quicksand.
And that's where he went off to. Fortunately, we already know what that spot's all about, and that's where that ghost apparition was standing at that day. Alright, so we're supposed to be looking for new glyphs and structures and all of that, and we got off track chasing the rabbit.
Okay.
Which I guess that wasn't off track.
Unexpected.
You're never lost if you don't care where you are, right?
That's right. This area is always interesting. started really exploring these woods, this area really felt, I don't know if creepy's the right word, but it just felt very distinct. And
well, when Kevin named this Maleficent's Forest, this was the section of woods he was talking about, so
we had a lot of stuff going on. Myself wanting to look for that apparition.
it was probably hard to hear with the drone of that airplane back in the distance, but I just heard a low grunt off to my left.
Yeah, that's the direction we're pointing here.
There's what's left of that old Mylar balloon over there. Just looking out around the edge of this at all the footprint track around it.
They're kind of pointing left, like that poor old balloon. It's been shredded.
Yeah. We are at the mound. Well, it was exactly a year ago at this time that we were back here and stepped up on top of there, and there were the two snakes intertwined.
Mm-hmm. The two garter snakes. We're not on any kind of mission or agenda today. We're just looking around, seeing what we see. Right at the base of that
Yeah,
tree.
there's a glyph laying right there. is that supposed to be a H or what is that?
Let me see. Is it a symbol? Said it's a symbol. Look at, they're pointing right at you, right behind you.
Pointing at me or behind
Let
me?
me see. Behind you. Right in here.
Speak up.
Oh, I was saying it. They're pointing right here. I don't know what this is. What is this?
A door.
A door. What kind of door, guys? We got lots of doors. They were trying to explain that glyph in that it was pointing directionally toward that spot. So there's something about that little area or spot that's significant. We'll have to explore that some more. This whole area back here has lots of goodies.
Well, if they watch any of your videos, they should be familiar with this area right here. I was looking around though at how cleaned out and cleared out this spot is, though, from a great big X right there that wasn't there. We just worked on yours back here, what,
The gathering.
4 or 5 days ago, a week ago maybe?
Oh yeah, that. But I was thinking of even the gathering. There wasn't.
When you brought the shawls and all that out.
Yeah. Really great big glyph at the base of that tree. I believe. That's a whole book.
Somebody's scribble pad.
We kind of talked about, or I think we talked about, sometimes the glyphs will be layered, and if you were to, it would be like writing. If you were to break down the different symbols, there's a big X in the middle of it. But if you were to break down the symbols, it would tell its own story, so to speak.
Alright guys, I think we're going to park it on a log for a little bit and take a break and just sit back here and look and listen. Appreciate you tagging along, and we'll see you next time down the trail. Thanks.